disclosure. Sober disclosure. Breezy's a slut.
And we like it in the butt.
Are you or someone you know looking for support in recovery? Taste Recovery is your go-to directory for sober resources. Whether you're searching for treatment centers or sober living communities, Taste Recovery connects you with the right tools and support to help you on your journey. With a user-friendly platform and a comprehensive list of resources, Taste Recovery makes finding the help you need easier than ever. Start building your path to a healthier, sober life today. Visit tasterecovery.com to find the resources that work for you. Taste Recovery, your first step to a lasting positive change. Hi, everyone. I'm Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are
Sober
Disclosure.
We are here with Jiggy to the Max, Nene Leaks, and Angel's ex-boyfriend.
Ooh. Ow. Ow.
He was feeling it until that last one.
He was like...
That's real tea, though. That's real tea. That's real tea. It is.
Your mic is hanging out. You gotta shove it in.
The mic is hanging out.
Yeah, you gotta shove
How do you
it.
That's fine. It's like that?
No, it has to go all the way in.
Oh my God. I can't believe I just realized that. And why are you single? If you knew, your mic's not all the way in. You need to shove it in.
Shove it in.
Is that tea?
No, that's actually real. That's real tea.
That's not secret.
That's no secret. That's real. So me and Angel, we started off. I met Angel when, junior high school.
Whoa.
I met Angel in junior high school. We started off like we seen each other. And we were dating, and then after that, like young.
Yeah, they bumped pussies.
Yes, we. Angel, if you're watching, Princess Barbie Party. Barbie Party.
I don't know what that means.
It's a secret.
It's a.
Say
party.
it. Say it.
So okay. Let's
just
Do you
say
know what
really,
it is?
let's go.
No,
So
I don't.
okay, so
Angel
Barbie Party for me and Angel was, even though we weren't together, we would still hook up.
Okay.
And that was our code word for like when we were getting ready to do our thing.
When you guys were on meth too.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Or was it like, let's go to the bathroom?
Oh, no.
No.
There was no bathroom. It was the
Angel
room.
would come over.
No, I would go over
Or
to
you would
Angel's
go over
house.
there, yeah.
Yes.
And then Randall would be the 10-inch top.
Down. Down. Daddy long legs. Yes. Hallelujah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's real tea.
I love
That's
that.
real. That's real.
You're not the first person that Jimmy's introduced as Angel's boyfriend, though. So that's why, or ex-boyfriend.
Who that is?
No, just like that's what he likes to say to
Okay.
people, like
Okay.
straight men,
Okay.
and because he has like all these
Straight boyfriends.
straight boyfriends.
Angel loves
He
a trade.
He loves a straight man.
He loves a
So
trade.
that's why when he said it, I was like, "Is this real tea or not tea?"
Oh, this is real.
Yeah.
We're here to confirm it. Yes.
Yeah,
This is
you heard
real.
it here first.
Heard it here first. Exclusive.
I love that. And if you were here right now, he'd be crying just seeing you because he loves you literally more than anything in the entire world.
And I love Angel.
I know.
I do. I love me some Angel.
Yeah,
We
we all
come a
love
long
Angel.
way.
Yeah. So Randall, how much time sober do you have?
I have 4 years, a sober date of 6/28/21.
Oh my god!
Come the fuck on.
That
come
came.
on.
That was like a month ago.
Come on.
No, 2 months ago now.
Absolutely.
Ah,
Why didn't we
Wild.
know?
Wild. I don't
You don't really do that.
I don't like publicize it,
Okay.
but like, you know what I mean? Because I'm surprised I'm fucking sober. Like, I don't know if you guys like have ever felt that, like, especially earlier in sobriety, you're like, I just don't want to drop the ball, even though I'm secure in my program and I know what I'm doing as far as like working my program.
mhm.
I'm known for like dropping my ball. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like 4 years and all of a sudden.
And then you dropped the ball,
Boom.
and everyone's like, "Oh, I thought he was sober."
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
So,
sense.
yeah.
So speaking of dropping the ball, that's like the second question that we always ask people.
Let's go.
So obviously this is not the first time that you've been sober.
Absolutely right.
How
Yes.
many times have you tried getting sober, and what's the longest period of time that you've had sober?
Okay, so I have tried at least 8 or 9 different rehabs, right? So that's I think I would count those as the only times of me actually trying to put the effort to get sober.
Mm-hmm.
And then the time I have now is the longest time I've had sober.
Mm.
So like, so this right now to me is everything.
Yeah.
Sitting in this seat, like here with you, everything.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing.
Oh.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah. I love
Everything.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much.
Yes.
So how much time had you gotten prior to this 4 years? Like, what was the most time before this?
For some reason, I would hit a wall at 1 year.
Okay.
I would always hit like the 1 year mark, or I would hit like, I think prior to that, like maybe like what, 13, 14 months max. And then I would hit a wall. I think the last time that I got sober, and I was close to my year, the night I was supposed to pick up my chip, I got on Grindr. And I did not pick up a chip. I picked up a pipe. Okay. So, you know, that's how that went. Okay. And
that was supposed to be your first year chip?
That was, yes.
Like you were going to take a 1 year
Like,
chip and instead you
legitimate.
literally picked up a
When-
pipe.
Yes.
When you
but
say a wall, what does that mean? Do you know what that means now?
the wall was, you know, yes. So the wall basically means, for me is I had worked the steps
Mhm.
and I had gone through them, but I wasn't being of service. I didn't give back. I was too afraid that what could someone benefit from my message, or how could I
Mhm.
sponsor somebody? I was doing everything else, but I wasn't doing like the giving back, the sponsoring.
Step
I was-
12.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was too chicken shit to do any of that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I felt not worthy.
Same.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Actually,
Yeah.
no one ever talks about this
that's
step
true.
on the podcast. So I would
Yeah.
love for us to get into
Yeah.
that mindset and how you overcame that, because I didn't sponsor until I had like 3 years. So like I mean, I was doing other things to be of service.
Yeah.
But I had that
taking someone through the
exact-
steps, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never did that.
Yeah.
Because the exact same thing. I was like, how am I
Yeah.
one, I thought, oh my God, I'm like, that feels too powerful to me. You
Right,
know, like
right.
you're giving me too much power. I'm scared. I'm going to fuck it up. What if they die? Blah, 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 blah. So
Mhm.
what was your mindset?
My mindset. Are you talking about like when I was in that wall phase, or like?
Yeah.
after?
Yeah, both. Like going through it, what was the thought process, and then how did you overcome it this time to start actually taking people through the steps?
First of all, I'm a tweaker.
Mhm.
That's what I love to do.
through and through.
Through and through. Like, let me,
Same.
baby, let me tell
Mhm.
you, if I'm a tweaker, right? So I know I am most comfortable in chaos. I am most comfortable in the calamity. Give me the drama, give me the thick. I want that, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm choosing to like live this like sober lifestyle. This may sound funny, but it almost feels like imposter syndrome. Does that make sense? Like
Mhm.
it almost feels like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, you ain't. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're.
what do I-
Yeah.
Well, and then I call it like Smallville
right.
or Pleasantville. Like I'm living in a movie and I'm like, it's like too perfect. And then I'm like, that's why I go to my Tuesday meeting, because it's a little hood. And I'm like, that's real.
Give me a little
Yeah.
ratchet.
Yeah.
Right? Give me this a
Or
little
like
ratchet.
people are more real. So then when I go to other meetings, I'm like,
Boring.
Come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
now. Somebody
Yeah.
cut somebody out, throw a table, toss
Yes.
a table.
Oh my God, yes, right? And that's what you're looking for.
Yes. Yes.
And you just have to happen to find the right people.
You have to find it. You have to
You
find
have
it.
You
to
have to
fucking
find
show
it.
up to a camp in the Sequoias
You have
to
to
really find the
find it.
ratchet.
You have
People
to find
fucking
it.
intense.
Absolutely. Give me more. Give me more.
Ex-girlfriends showing up uninvited.
Oh my God.
My God.
I know.
That is
Oh
true.
that's breezy.
You didn't know that happened?
I knew that.
Oh, okay.
Hell
okay,
yeah.
okay,
I'm in all the
okay.
cheese man.
Okay. I was like,
No, but you know what? what got me past that was I was willing to do anything to actually like stay sober and get sober, right? Like I just knew that every time prior to me like working the steps, working with my sponsor, seeing how it actually like looks, how sobriety is supposed to look, and then understanding what the program like looks like for me as an individual, because my program is not like everyone else's program. So I know what I know where my niche is, and my niche is to help people. So I feel that where I'm at today in my program, I feel like that is the one thing besides my higher power that actually gives me the strength to do what I do. And that's like sponsoring people. That's like working in the field that I'm working in now, which is like case management and like human resources and human services. Like that's
For people that struggle with addiction and
my
mental
thing.
health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it actually gave me the power to continue like working my 12 on a daily. Like that's what, so I just wanted to do something different. I was tired of being that hopeless like tweaker. I was tired of being that like strung out person, looking for this, looking for that. How can I give back?
Yeah.
So that's what's different.
Did someone point that out to you, or did you come into this sobriety and you were like, that's literally the thing that's been missing, and I need to fucking do it, get over the fear?
I need to fucking do it, get over the fear.
So you knew
Like,
it.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
It's a fear.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. Like,
Yeah.
and if anyone tells you like we all know what it feels like, right? So like if anyone works the 12 steps, or if anyone had to work the 12 steps, you automatically know as soon as your sponsor pushes you out into the middle of the fucking room and they go sponsor somebody. And
Or
you're like,
share.
oh my God. Oh my fucking, and you're like, hi, my name is, and you have no idea what you're gonna say, right?
Yeah.
I just knew when my sponsor pushed me out into the middle of the room and he was like, give me some grandkids. And I was like, okay, bitch. I was like, bet.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna give you like 5. You know what I mean? You know, I'm that kind of, you know what I mean? So I just knew like that like if you want something different, you got to do something different. So that's where I was.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
My ex, his sponsor always said, I don't sponsor sponsees, I sponsor sponsors.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
And I love that.
Period.
Like, I'm literally
That's cute.
sponsoring you so you can go out and sponsor other people.
Absolutely. I tell my sponsees, give me grandkids.
Yeah.
I want grandbabies.
I've never heard that.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
love that.
Yes.
That's so cute.
We actually did in a meeting last week share about that, and it's the 3 in the triangle. What is it? Recovery,
Fellowship.
and unity.
Yeah.
And unity.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about that, and I'm glad we're talking about this. It's unity, fellowship. What's the third? I think it's recovery.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. So then what we were talking about was, and my wall was, I didn't graduate high school. So I'm like, I'm stupid. I can't, like, all these people, well, white people, were like saying like, oh, they were memorizing this book, saying all these quotes. I'm like, I can't even read and memorize all that stuff. Like, I read the book 4 times. I don't know what's in it, to be honest with you. I mean, I do and I don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't recite it like people
Yeah.
do. And I thought you had to recite it.
Absolutely.
So then my sponsor was like, you know what to do. You don't have to memorize the book, and you are reading with them. So when you're reading it, it'll all click in again. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're working the steps, like I noticed this like when I actually like worked with my first real sponsee,
Mhm.
and I was going through the book because my very first sponsor, his name was, can I say his name or
Well, just not a last name, yeah.
Blake, right? So Blake walked me through that book so
Okay,
tough.
Blake.
Blake, yes. She walked me through that book, and I'm talking about like highlighter. We were taking notes. We're doing this. We're doing that. My comprehension was there. I understood it. It stood out to me, but it really didn't hit until I walked through the steps with my own sponsee, and I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, bitch, okay. You're like, you know what I mean? So like that second, third, fourth time around, like that's when it really resonated for me.
Well, and it's all, I think, the way people learn things too.
Yeah.
Because some people have to physically write things down. Some people have to hear it through someone else's experience for it to be like, oh, that makes sense. I have to explain it to you in order for it to make sense to me. So it's like it covers all of the ways that people are learning.
skills.
Yeah, which I don't even think people really
Yeah.
understand. But yeah, that's a very, very good point.
Yes,
Oh my God, you're so
absolutely.
smart.
Thank you.
So, okay,
I'm
so
trying.
your 4 years ago on June 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Bring us back to that first year, like
That moment.
the decision to get sober.
Randall's fucking tweaked out ass in a meeting.
Ooh. Okay. So,
Noodle
June-
grooving.
Who'd you call?
Period. So I'm like, okay, so look, I know that, look, me and Angel, again, we go back. We go back. We go back. We go back. So before June 28th, I had tried to get sober before that. I tried to do everything. I went to Salvation Army a couple times, tried that. Angel had been to those graduations, had seen me do all that fun stuff. But before all that, there had been times where like literally I would be at Angel's house and I would be so fucking high and he would be like, Randall, you have to leave. You have to leave. And I would not leave. I was so ratchet and ghetto and burned out. It was not even, I was like 180 pounds and not healthy though, like super skinny. But moving forward to like my new sobriety date, 2021, right? So that day I was in a fight with one of my friends. And
Like a physical fight or just
No,
like a screaming
like
fight?
we were in a whole like arguing match in her
Okay.
car.
Okay.
And I remember telling her to drop me off right there by the 202. And she was trying to have me go to like some like girl's house or something like that. I was like, girl, no, let me out the fucking car now. You know what I mean? So after that, I walked
202 Club is like a
Alana Club.
yeah.
Alana Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
His face was like, what?
He was like,
what's
what the
that?
fuck is
Yeah.
202?
He doesn't venture into Orange,
No?
like into the inland area.
No, okay, so you're.
I thought you were at Club 202.
Oh, no, you're
18
busy.
and over.
Jimmy, I forget. You
Fucking
bougie.
Club
You
DBH.
No, it was like.
It sounds like a club.
I mean, it is though.
I know.
But
Yeah.
but I just remember having like paraphernalia on me. I had rigs. I'll just keep it real, right? I had rigs. I had all kinds of like dope on me and everything like that. And I just remember like seeing people outside like laughing and smiling and they were doing all these things that I wanted to do. And I remember going inside and like talking to this guy and I told him, I was like, look, I have everything on me. I was like, I want to get sober.
Is that Black A?
No,
Blake?
no. So I met Blake at the Gary house, but that's after I got sober, right?
Okay.
So, or that's like after June or whatever, or like later. But I went inside and I just remember the last thing he did was he poured Monster in my dope sack and I was so sad. I was so sad.
I would have drank it.
I was so sad. I was so sad. But
Did he tell you he was going to do that?
Yes. He
Oh,
was
and
like,
you were
"Are you
just
ready?"
like-
He said, yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like,
That's
"Are you
awesome.
ready?"
Yeah.
But mind you, before that, I had spent an hour before I even went over to 202, like talking to myself, thinking people were watching me, thinking the cartel was after me.
Oh, yeah.
The regular tweaker deal, right?
Totally.
So I thought all that, but anyway, he was like, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you willing to do whatever it takes till I get sober?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I slept on the couch outside the whole night. He was like, if you really want to get sober, he was like, I'll take you to detox in the morning, which is Rock Center Detox, shout out. And he was like, you'll sleep outside. We don't want you inside. You'll sleep outside. And if you're here in the morning, you'll go to detox. I'll take you to detox. So he gave me a blanket. I slept on this ratty old leather couch outside the whole night yet again, thinking the cartel was after me. I was like, bitch, look. Get it together.
I would have been jerking off on that couch all night. Thinking somebody, a straight guy in the house, is watching me.
I was so scared. I knew somebody was going to hop over that fence and try to like cut me in
Murder you.
pieces. It was
Bitch, you're
crazy.
laughing because you thought the
A
same.
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just a little slutty. Yeah, but
That's
after
funny.
that, he took me to the Rock Center, and then after that, I went to the Gary house where I actually got sober, and I met Blake, and yeah, the rest was history.
And what is that? A sober living or a treatment center?
So it's a treatment center. It was like, mind you, I don't have any like private insurance at the time. I don't have any. We're broke. So it was Medi-Cal and state funded. Basically, 6 guys, 6 girls. Very small. You can't get lost in the mix. Like at Salvation Army, it's like
Mhm.
160 something guys, whatever, you know.
Gary House, the guy that opened it past, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like real small. It's in Santa Ana, right down the street from my old home, the jail. Absolutely, right?
Is it still open?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm still of service. I still sponsor people from there. I still do outside support from there. I still go back. Everyone, you know, I give back. Like that's my 12th step,
Mhm.
right? So but yeah, that's where I met Blake. And he was my sponsor. And the way that I found him was because I was like, look, let me just find somebody I could relate to just for the time being. Of course, he was gay, right? And the funny thing is when I met him, he showed up to the Gary house, but I had met him in jail. I used to talk to him through the door in jail. We used to talk to each other
Wow.
in jail.
Wow.
And I was like, bitch, I was like, what are you doing here? He was like, what are you doing here? I was like, bitch, I'm getting sober. He was like, well, bitch, I am sober. He was like, how about
Wow.
that sponsorship though?
Yeah.
I was like,
Like he was in jail, or he would come like hospitals and
Oh, no,
institutions
no.
kind of thing.
we were in jail together.
Wow.
Yeah, we were in jail together, and he had gotten
They were passing notes.
absolutely. We were passing all the kites, flipping ramen noodles underneath the door, absolutely all day. But yeah, it was crazy. I just think it was like a God moment, a God shot, like for that to happen, that moment to happen.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
It was good. It was good.
And so he kind of like gave you the nudge of like, you need a sponsor and I'm here. And so that's how
Yeah.
you chose your first sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And you had mentioned before that you had previously already, like you had tried doing the steps.
Yeah.
Was this experience completely different?
Absolutely. It was like scary different because like before that, the ulterior motives, right? Going into meetings, like, you know,
Yeah.
going into meetings, low key, like on the hunt, on the prowl. I was giving you Panther-esque realness, right? I want, right? You know, the 13th step, and you don't
Yeah.
you're like, ooh, and I love a toxic man. Give me toxic, right?
Mhm.
So the room of AA and A, they're full of toxic. And that's where I
Mhm.
thrive.
Mhm.
So I was out there. We were outside, thick thighs, thin patience. We were
Yeah.
out there. And yeah, so this time it was completely different. Like I was there. I wanted to do the work. I seen that he got sober. Mind you, he had transitioned from like a total street urchin to now he's actually like working in law.
Wow.
So like it's kind of
Street urchin.
a street urchin, yes, a derelict, if you will, a transient. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, a point of relatability. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I was a transient begging for change. I've begged for change on many a corner out here in
Yeah.
Constanza. You know what I mean? Sold some things for some change and
Yeah.
things and things.
Yeah.
But you know, it was different. I just felt I was tired. I was tired.
Yeah.
That's what was fucking different. I was
And did he
tired.
make it look really attractive because you saw him
Mhm.
in jail and then he shows up and he is a completely different person? And it's the thought process, as if you read it in the book, a lot of the times people are like, wait a minute, like you're a completely different person, but I knew you way back then and you did things just like I did things. And it's
Mhm.
hard for a lot of people to comprehend, like, there's no way that this person drank the way that I drank. And so you
Mhm.
had that physical person that it was like, no,
Yeah.
no. Like, I
Mhm.
did it all with this person. I know that they're the same level of,
trashy.
yeah.
Yes.
You said it, not me.
Yes, absolutely. No, I was trashy.
Yeah.
It was almost inspiring to like watch him move in rooms, and it was
Mhm.
really, he had what I wanted. So it was the attraction, not the promotion. He wasn't like, I'm sober, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
I just seen him move in spaces, and I seen him, I seen the way that he was of service. I seen the way that he dealt with people, like on a very, like his interactions, the way he connected with people, the way he connected with me. Like he
Yeah.
didn't judge me. He didn't like make me feel like even though I was a trollop, he didn't make me feel that way. He was like, look, if I can do it, you can do it. And I
Mhm.
believed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that like he didn't shove God down my throat. He didn't make me do things that I wasn't really comfortable with. He was like, look, it's very simple. We make it complicated. It's all about how you perceive and how you actually like give the information out, right? So
Mhm.
I had some fear and apprehension. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like that always happens, I think, especially at working the steps, because Of course, we're identifying like our character defects. We're talking about who we are. Don't you know I am fucking perfect and it's your fault. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Honey, you're the problem, not me. But in reality, it's vice versa. Like
Right.
I am the drama. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, absolutely.
It's me.
Yes.
Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
So, okay, so then you guys started working the program together, and it sounds like everything was going well, but that's not the point of this podcast, Randall. The point of this podcast is drama. No, not drama. It's
Did you stick it in anybody?
no. The point of the podcast is, were you getting suggestions to do certain things, and you maybe went and did things your own way
and learned,
and you were
and
able to
stayed
stay sober no matter what, because they're like you've been saying.
Yes.
And I wanted to like bring it back to that. You were like, what works for me works for me. It's not necessary. There is not one size fits all type of program.
in sobriety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay. So there was direction that I was supposed to follow. And it wasn't the don't have sex in the first year. It wasn't that. It was, Randall, if you don't have business there, please don't be there. And the story goes, yeah, if you don't have business in a space, like, and you know that space is like troublesome, it's like going to a trap house, and I'm just.
I told Angel that too.
Yeah, like if you don't have business there, bitch, why are you there?
Yeah.
Like, keep it a buck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, I was in heat. I was in heat, and I was in heat.
So you went to P&P
No.
to hook up?
Yes.
But then you didn't P&P.
No, yes.
You just hooked up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I slammed somebody in my first year.
Oh.
I administered
Drugs.
to someone in my first year.
Oh, fuck.
Because you were in a place where you're not supposed to have no business in.
Yes.
And they were like, you're not going to get high, but I want to get high.
No, it wasn't that. I was so selfish. I was so selfish in that moment that all I wanted was what I wanted. And that was like the sexual gratification. I wanted so badly to be wanted. And I was willing to do whatever it took to like have that experience, that I was willing to like, my moral compass was like, bitch, where is it? Like there was no moral compass. Like, you know what I mean? So like I did the whole, the whole thing, tied him off. I administered the shot.
And he wanted you to do that, which is why you did it.
Honestly, keeping it real.
Yeah.
It's not like he wanted me to. I offered. I offered to do it. I was like, first of all, you're not going to be poking yourself like that in my apartment all day long, honey. No.
Yeah.
We need to get to that's how selfish I was in my first year, or so unaware I was.
Yeah.
And I knew the whole time my hands were like dripping. I was like, oh my God. Like I fixed the whole thing.
Wow.
All that. I did all of that.
Did you feel like you wanted to take a huge shit?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Whoever's laughing knows.
Okay, Okay, the take my breath away. But yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It did pass through my mind, but at the same time, I knew that if I gave into that, I was going to lose it all. I was gonna lose everything.
Yeah,
I knew it.
So I know for a fact people are listening. They're like, "How the fuck did you stay sober through that?"
You told your sponsor?
I told my sponsor. He was like,
before or after?
No, I told him after the fact. And
Everyone,
how did you stay sober
tell
in that
your
moment?
sponsor before, not after.
How did you stay sober in that moment?
How did I stay sober in that moment? I just knew.
You were literally holding your drug of choice
in my hand. In my hand.
And how much time sober did you have?
I had a little bit over a year. It
was like right at the year mark,
right
where you always relapse.
Right there.
Wow.
Baby.
She hit a wall. And
I
she
hit a
climbed
wall.
over.
I hit a wall. I sure did. I hit that wall.
You hit the wall again.
And it was funny. It was funny. I was like, Randall, but mind you, I was in my own apartment at this time. I'm still in the same apartment I'm in now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was ideal. Everything was great. And I was just so horny. Like, just
Yeah.
keeping it real. Like, I mean, and the way that I got through it, to be honest with you, I don't even know how I really got through it. To be real with you, like, it was just so impulsive. It was very impulsive. And I just knew that, like, if I would have stuck myself with that, then more than likely what would have happened was I would have lost the apartment, lost my car, lost my job. And I was like, okay, we worked so hard for all this stuff.
You played the tape through in the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it was like, I'm getting a little bit of satisfaction at least that I get to do it to someone else.
Low key.
Yeah.
And I like watched him like do that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. You know the tea. You
Yeah.
know the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rock back and forth.
It was very scary.
So then
Yeah.
you told your sponsor.
Yes.
What was the suggestion after that? And did he have you do a little work on it? Or he was just like, don't do that? Or what did you do around that?
Oh my God, my sponsor had me do so much writing on that. It
Oh,
wasn't
good.
even funny. It was not even funny. Like it went on my 10th inventory. I had to do that. I had to pray on it. I had to make an amends. It was the wildest thing.
To the guy?
Yeah. It was
Because
absolutely.
you knew the guy?
Because I knew the guy. He
Okay.
was like, it was the wildest thing. And like I'm making amends to someone who's like still actively in their
He'd be like,
addiction.
I don't give a fuck.
He was like, he was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was like, who?
Yeah.
You know, so
He's like,
But
no,
it
I
was
thanked
for
you.
you.
Yeah.
And for him too.
yeah. So
Later
I mean,
on.
but my sponsor was like, Randall, he was like, let that be a lesson to you. Like next time, what if you're not so like sure? What if you're not so like, you know, what if,
Spiritually fit.
absolutely. He was
Yeah.
like, what if? Like, you know,
Yeah.
he was like, then you would call me when it's too late.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would always do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's pretty gnarly.
And you haven't done that again.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Is that a pattern that you would get sober and still be hooking up with people who were using drugs?
Looking at him, I already know the question to that. Or the
Yes.
answer to that.
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
Because we all do that.
Yes,
The
'cause
apps.
we like it's the grinder, it's the sniffies, it's the Adam for Adam. It's like it's
Yeah.
right the LGBT community, honey. We love you know, it is. And I mean
What, that lots of men, gay men are
Yes.
doing meth?
PMP, it's the ketamine, it's the
Yeah.
GHB. It's
Do you know
it's
what
all that.
also people don't talk about when that's why they have gay men stags is the connection between sex and meth and men. And when you said you find I found my niche when I share. I'm sharing because that's what was I kept relapsing because I couldn't get past that routine of getting on the apps and not having the connection and you know the time where I tell my sponsees it's okay to go on the apps, just not in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because then you see
You're
the
not
smoke,
strong.
the emoji,
And
you
the little
see-
stars.
and yeah, and then the little purple devil, and then you see some tweaked out Mexican, and I'm like, I'm going to his house.
Yes.
Like it's just it
Oh,
literally
wow.
you can be on your phone and it would just trap you inside of this thing and it triggers. It's like a drug. You're not doing the drug, but it's like you're doing it. You're already doing it when you're doing that. Like your heart starts beating. I have to take a shit.
The mental
Like,
relapse.
Yeah, the mental relapse
Yes.
happens on the app. And that's what I tell them. Do not, if they have a problem with it, I said, if that's your choice and you have to be honest with yourself. If you know you have a problem with it, do not do it.
Mhm.
Absolutely. But again, like I thrive in chaos. Like so
Yeah.
if Paco and Hector are on the app, honey, and they have the little star emoji, I'm like,
With
honey.
foreskin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That little emoji anteater.
That's the anteater emoji. No, I mean, but yeah, it's like like I was addicted to
I learned
that.
so much on this podcast.
See,
Yeah.
the more you know.
I
right?
know.
No, but it was I mean, I was addicted to that, like, and I don't know if this makes sense or not, but I was addicted more to the lifestyle than actual drug itself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
give me the sketchy sex, give me the like.
Oh my god, I
Motel
love that
6.
porn website, Sketchy Sex.
Yeah. Breezy's like, what the fuck?
Where am I?
Yeah.
No, I love it. I
Yeah,
love
it was just like the moments. It was more of the
That's true.
moments. More of
That
the
is
moments.
true.
that I was addicted to. Like, so that's why the life I have now, boring. We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that time at your year and you went and
Mhm.
did that, is that the last time that you got on the apps and you went and hooked up with some dude who was
No.
using drugs?
I mean, so I'm on the apps now, not Grinder or Sniffies, but I am on the apps. But I just know I'm not looking for that anymore. You know what I mean? Like I just know it's not
The
happening.
symbols.
Yeah, the
He
symbols.
wants to go on a date and have dinner.
Just give me something normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Like-
mean, but since then, I mean, it's been 3
No.
years since all that. Like
Absolutely not.
that was like you learned your lesson
I've learned my lesson.
and
Yeah.
you're staying away from.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like who's to say, like, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I've even thought about it, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, even with the time I have now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know what I mean? I'm in my own spot. No one, I don't have to answer to anyone. I pay my
Yeah.
own bills.
Yeah.
No one's like, I'm not in a treatment center. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's times where I'm like, Randall.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
go
like,
take care of somebody.
But
Yeah.
then it has nothing to do with me. It's like God will know, my higher power will know. You know, I have family and friends I love dearly.
Mhm.
And there's so much that like actually like lies in the wake of all that. So
Yeah.
it's just like me thinking more responsible now. But
Yeah. And when you lay your head down at night, it's like,
it's the conscience.
yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't do that. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I wasn't as trashy. You know what I mean? I wasn't as trashy. Yeah.
That was a great example. Do you have any more of those? Wow.
I don't have any more of those. Well, God. I will say earlier. Let me see. I want to say like earlier in my. I don't have any more stories other than that. Like that was, I think, the most dangerous. That was the most dangerous story I've had so far
In your sobriety.
in my sobriety.
Yeah.
Like in my sobriety, or even like the connection, low key, like connection between like sex and drugs, and then like having to like work through that also
Mhm.
too. Like again, my sponsor, he wasn't like, Randall, you can't have sex, you can't partake in that.
Mhm.
But I had in my addiction, I was basically like escorting, and I was doing all that. So like, you know, every time you escort or every time you would like go hook up with somebody, automatically like drugs were always in the equation.
Mhm.
So I had such a strong tie to like sex and meth, or sex and G, or sex and this.
And money.
that. Right. So by the time I actually like got sober and I had that year, it was the craziest thing. I was like, baby, it's not working. It wouldn't. It's not working. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I had to like learn how to like navigate like having sex, and I had to navigate like just doing like the simple things, like when it comes to like relationships and like forming relationships and actually like forming the connection. The
Mhm.
connection.
The
is-
healthy relationships.
Absolutely.
Have you had a healthy relationship in your sobriety?
No.
With another male.
No, honestly, no. Like I've tried dating. I've tried dating. I just think that right now in my life, I'm more focused on me, even though I do want to date
Mhm.
and I do want to get out there. I'm just focused on myself right now.
Yeah.
I'm in a
So
I'm in a space.
peaceful.
Right. You know
So
what I mean?
calm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
I'm
was
right there
in
with you.
yeah, I was in like this 6-year relationship with this guy. We met as a PNP off of Mr. N, for those who know. It was basically, it's like this like hookup phone thing, and you leave messages back and forth.
Welcome to the party line.
Yes,
It's
welcome to
the
the
new party line.
Right. So we were doing that, and I ended up in a 6-year toxic relationship, physical abuse, mental abuse.
Mm.
Angel was there for that as well.
Mhm.
He yes.
In the middle.
In the
Eiffel
middle.
Tower.
No,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
no, not
I'm
even
just
that. He
kidding.
was there for one of our like knockdown, drag out fights.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember like we had an apartment in Costa Mesa, the Camdens.
Yeah.
Right? We were there. Angel came over, baby. It was like Royal Rumble. He was like, I cannot do this. Like I
Mhm.
was, yeah, it was like 6 years long. Went to jail behind him, all kinds of stuff. It was absolutely wild.
Mhm. Mhm.
Absolutely wild. Yeah.
Oof.
Couldn't do
Heavy.
it.
Yeah, I asked that question about you dating just because it is such a process of learning how to emotionally connect
Mhm.
Mhm.
in sex and intimacy after all of those years of not treating it like it was
Like special.
important
Yeah.
or special. Yeah. So
like a porn movie.
yeah.
Absolutely, all day.
Yeah.
Okay, bait
Yeah.
bus all day long.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bait
I
bus.
love bait bus.
Give me casting couch realness. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was. That's what it was.
But you have done the work to seek that out, regardless of whether you found it or not.
Yeah.
You know what you're looking for now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have boundaries.
Yeah.
I have
Oh.
boundaries. That word. It's
I love
so
boundary.
sacred. It's so sacred. Like
Mhm.
what I will put up with, what I won't put up with.
Mhm.
I have like healthy people around me that show me what that looks like. They show me what that looks like.
Mhm.
They show me what it looks like to like have a happy relationship, be in a marriage, be monogamous. I was like, what is monogamy? What is,
Yeah.
honey, I don't play games. That's crazy. Not Monopoly. Monogamy. You know what I mean? You know,
Not
So-
Monopoly.
not the
monogamy.
Monopoly, honey. Not yeah.
I love
so, but I mean, today I know what I want in regards to like having that connection, finding that partner. Of course, no one's perfect. I'm not perfect.
Well, what do you
either.
want?
I want someone who is down to earth, someone who is truly happy on the inside, someone who can pour into others as others pour into them. I want someone who can communicate. I want someone who is like authentically themselves. There's no like box, there's no expectations. It's just as long as you are good to yourself, then I
Mhm.
automatically know that you can be good to me because
Yeah.
you can't give something that you don't have yourself.
Period.
This
Like-
is Jimmy and Damon matchmaking.
Period.
Did you hear that? YouTube, whoever's out there.
Come on, YouTube. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I want. Like, you know what I mean?
I love that.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That was really beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think that translates so much into sobriety too, and how you
Mhm.
probably show up as a sponsor, because I think that a lot of people sponsor people, but they don't have what they're trying to get,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know if I said that right, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you feel like you're able to show up for your sponsees? Because I just met one of them, and he's coming to camp.
Yes.
Like, you're getting people out of their comfort zone.
Yes,
Is this an
yes.
attraction rather than promotion thing? Or are you like, hey, bitch, you're coming? Like, how do you
Okay.
get in the car? You're fucking doing what I do? Like, or is it just, I don't know.
So I always wanted to be like the cool mom. I always wanted to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have kids or anything like that. So I treat my sponsees almost like my children.
Mhm.
So like I look at some sponsors, they're boring as fuck.
Mhm.
Boring.
They're super strict. Like I mean, just keep it real. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, turn to page 68 to 32.
Bleh.
They're like,
Yeah.
read the
I'm not your friend.
like, I'm your
Yeah.
sponsor. And they're like, budget this. And you're like, honey, chill. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
chill,
yeah.
daddy. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I take my sponsees out to Magic Mountain. We go to Disneyland. We go to Raging Waters, but we still get the work done.
Yeah.
So I am able to support to my sponsees, and I show them that we can live life on life's terms, and we can actually enjoy life. Like, we didn't get sober to be fucking boring. We didn't get sober to be fucking, no, you're going to Camp Soberfest. We're going to have fucking fun. We're going to be in cabins, and you're going to
Mhm.
swim in a lake. You're going to get a floaty, order the floaty off of Amazon.
Okay, that's
You're
what I
going to
do.
go, and you're going to use the code, and we're going to hop in the car. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, type shit. And it's like,
And they always say, okay.
absolutely. And I mean, so and again, like, literally, like I said earlier, I did not take sick days to make sure I go to Camp Soberfest.
Oh.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
just because I had the chance to like meet you guys there. I met so many awesome people there. I met so many different like people from like different walks of life. We played games until like
Can
1,
you-
2 o'clock in the morning.
I was gonna say, can you stay later for the games?
Absolutely.
You
Why
went
are
to
you
bed
coming up
last week.
Thursday then? You took the whole week off.
I took the whole week off, but I mean, like, honestly, it was like a budget situation, but still, it was like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We are independent. You know, it's progress, not perfection, right? So the thing is like, I'm just happy that I get to do this today. I'm happy
Yeah.
that I get to like be that sponsor. I get to watch you guys, and I get to like see all the things you guys do, and I want to be a part of that. Like, you know,
Mhm.
I want it to be. I want my sponsees to see that. I want them
Yeah.
to like do all that fun shit. So
Yeah.
like, absolutely, yeah.
Oh my God, I
Yay.
love that
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
Oh my God, I literally can't wait. I know.
can't wait either.
We all like were so close at camp, and then just Angel came in and kept hanging out with us, and you just like disappeared, and we all were like, "Where's Randall? Where'd he go?"
I'm gonna be. Look,
This is
I
Angel.
love you
This
for
is
that.
no wait. This is Angel. Always to the rescue. Randall's super busy and he works so much.
I do. Look, no
I
cap,
did hear that.
no shade, no tea, no shade, no tea, no shade. But I want to say this. I want to take the opportunity to say this. I love you guys for loving him. I love you guys because of like, and look, Jesus, I don't like tears. I don't like tears. I don't like tears.
Yeah.
I don't like tears. But let me tell you this, and this has always been on my heart. And I love you guys for loving him, and I love you guys for embracing him, and I love you guys for pulling him in, because that's the one thing that I have always prayed for. That's the one thing I've always prayed for, is that I knew that me being sober was a gift, right? And I knew that the history that I had with Angel, right? And I knew that I had found it, and I wanted it so badly for Angel. And you guys gave him that. And when I took him to camp, and when I seen it was almost like watching. It was almost like
What's
ooh,
your
my
child?
baby. I was like,
Going to kindergarten, you're like, go hang out.
Go.
Yeah.
And it's not like, but I love you guys. I love you guys for loving him like that, because now I can't even keep track of the bitch.
I know, literally. Me either.
Now I can't either.
That's what I'm saying. But
we gave him a life beyond his wildest dreams.
I'm like,
He's
why are you
"Bye."
at Mickey's for the 4th night? What did your mom say?
But look,
Just
you know what I mean? But
What
look,
did your mom say?
But
Always.
but it's just like that to me is like the first year, like me going to his first year. Like he was there for like my first year. And I just remember I remember in my first year of sobriety, there were so many things that Angel had done for me that I was able to do for Angel. You know what I mean? Like, and like even now, like even with the sponsee that I have, I got him in my first year. He's still my sponsee. Now he has sponsees, right? Everybody that I'm bringing to Camp Soberfest, I've met in my first year of like recovery, and I'm still friends with them today. Like the friendship that I have with Angel, that has literally stood the test of time. There has been times where we had almost gotten to like physical altercations, and now I'm able to understand that I had to make an amends to him. You know what I mean? Like there were so many times he was on my 4th step.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm pretty sure that I was on his because I had to understand that in my first year, I was so hurt and I was so damaged that I didn't understand how to navigate life.
Yeah.
I didn't understand where to go, and I didn't understand what to do. And I was scared as fuck.
Yeah.
I mourned my addiction. I mourned that life. Like I have to give up something I know.
Yeah.
Like I found comfort in the calamity, the chaos, all that. I loved it.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it real. Like,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So that's why we kept doing it.
Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, look, I love y'all for that.
We love you so much.
Seeing him screaming games and all
unfortunately, we're at our last question. I feel like we could literally talk to you for 17 hours.
I felt like it was only 10 minutes.
I know. Okay, so what was one piece of advice that you heard in that this first year of sobriety, that has stuck with you, that you can pass on to our listeners who are in their first year?
The one piece of advice that I would say that really stuck with me is keep coming back, even when you feel like you don't want to. Like, keep showing up. Get a commitment. Get a fucking commitment. Jump in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
Jump in the middle. Like, everything outside of that falls off. The fringe falls off. You know what I mean? Like, jump in the fucking middle. Find a tribe. Find your people. Link up with them. jump in the fucking car.
Yeah.
Bitch, don't ask any questions. Don't ask no fucking questions. Like,
Yeah.
if you're asking me questions, that means no, bitch, get the fuck in. No one's asking you about any money. No one's asking you about anything like that. Are you coming or not, bitch? And you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I did that. I jumped. So if you're scared, if you're nervous, if you're worried, if you're listening to this for the first time, if you're watching these two for the first time, jump the fuck in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's what I seen like everybody else around me do. So yes, that's it for
No
me.
one said that yet.
And that's what works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get in the middle.
You got to get in the middle. And
Anywhere, at any time.
you got
Dude,
to.
even at, 9
Business,
years.
everything.
Even at 9
Your whole
years,
life.
though, I'm like, when I
Mhm.
get a little squirm and I'm starting to drift away and I'm getting depressed or whatever, I'm like,
Mhm.
get in the fucking middle.
Get in the fucking middle and like stick there, and eventually you're gonna run into you're gonna run into the right people, you'll run into the right connections. It's all about networking. It's who you know.
Yeah.
It's different things like that. Like, sobriety and recovery it's like, it's weird. It's like the 6 degrees of separation. Like, that person knows that person, knows that person, knows that person, knows that person. So eventually somewhere in the line, you're gonna like meet up with your people, and you're gonna find your people. You won't like everybody. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not meant to like everybody, and not everyone's meant to like you. But for those that are you're supposed to like come into alignment with,
It'll happen.
it'll happen.
As long as you get out of your own way.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Beautiful answer.
Period.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
so
Randall.
much, Randall. We love you.
Love you guys too.
If this episode struck a chord and you felt like this episode could help somebody and you kept thinking of them, please send it to them. We
Or
are
DM
on
Randall if you want to date him.
we are on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. And as always, I'm Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are Sober Disclosure.
This episode is brought to you by Light Salon, Orange County's premier destination for expert hair color. At Light Salon, we specialize in creating stunning custom color transformations that highlight your natural beauty. Owned and operated by passionate, sober stylists, we bring authenticity, creativity, and precision to every client experience. Light Salon.